The famous MBA triple jump. Is it just a myth or a reality? What's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. My name is Adrian, and on my channel I talk about everything MBA related. If at the end of this video you find this video valuable and informative, kindly give it a like, and please feel free to subscribe to my channel to be updated on new MBA related content. So let me start out by defining the MBA triple jump. The definition of a post-MBA triple jump is when an MBA student makes 3 jumps in one go after graduation. This means location, industry, and function. What exactly does that mean? Let's take a look at a few examples. If Joe, who is a US military veteran with no business background, ends up at McKinsey in the Netherlands, he made a triple jump. He moved from the US to the Netherlands, from military/national security to management consulting, and from being a soldier to becoming a management consultant. Another example, if Kunal from India, who is a software engineer that worked in the tech industry, transitions to investment banking as an associate in the United States, that's a triple jump. Or, last example, if Christoph from Germany, who's a mechanical engineer in the automotive industry, transitions to healthcare in Spain as a marketing manager, that's a triple jump. I think you got my point, right? The triple jump is the most difficult thing an MBA student can pull off. Actually, just a few attempt it, and even fewer succeed. It is the ultimate act of reinvention. Keep in mind, any given change of industry and function will be challenging because everything will be new to you. You will not be using the vertical knowledge that you had before, so you're basically starting from zero. And even though you have an MBA, which is by default the closest to reality among any university degree, you are still not trained in the real world for that particular job. At least not for the most part. The easiest way to do a triple jump is in a hot job market where there is a shortage of talent because everyone is employed and busy and companies are desperately looking to hire people. The situation is different in a cooling job market. It is still possible, but definitely a lot harder. You need to be equipped as much as possible because you can't make all 3 jumps in one go. As I mentioned, some people are lucky enough to do it and many fail. It's not for lack of trying, but many times it's due to lack of networking, lack of language skills, or lack of experience. If you are attempting the triple jump, you need to be prepared. The cold dose of reality is that companies will not be beating down your door to hire you just because you have an MBA from a good school. You will be competing against the best candidates from all over the world. Keep in mind, when attempting the triple jump, that you will be competing for jobs against people that have worked in that location, job function, industry, or any combination of the 3, so that means you must be that much more prepared than they are to succeed. This means planning. And here is my advice. Before you take the first step, which I will talk about in a second, it's extremely important to have a clear understanding of the career path and life goals you want to achieve. Ask yourself questions like, where do you want to be in 5 years? What is your ultimate life goal? What future position will fulfill your inner being? These will help you to streamline your dreams. Once you have a clear understanding of where you want to be and what you want to do, start by analyzing the steps you need to take to become that person. Change of industry, location, function? Yes. Changes are positive and they'll definitely have a huge impact towards your life and professional goals. Do your research. Research the location, the industry that you're aiming to work in, and the job function. If you don't have the experience, then at least you can try to attain the knowledge. Of course, you can find plenty of information on any topic with a quick search on the internet, but that really only gives you a fraction of the information you need. Therefore, you need to start contacting people. Getting first-hand knowledge from people that have been there is the best research. And don't stop at one person. Ask as many people as you can. Use tools like LinkedIn, your school's alumni network, and your personal network. Talking to people will help you narrow down where you want to go and what you want to do. Maybe you will come to the conclusion that after talking to people that this dream job of yours is not really the right fit for you. Do this for all the things you are considering, including location and industry. Generally, people are more than willing to help, but don't just send a connection request and start sending out your questions. Take the time to find out who you're talking to and let them know who you are. And also, don't forget to say thank you and ask for permission to follow up with them if you have more questions. And then of course there are other things that you should be doing outside of research. Most importantly, commitment. If you are looking for a job in a place where you don't speak the language, then you need to start learning. Sometimes just showing that you are attempting to learn the language is enough for an employer. And if they feel confident that you will continue to learn and become more fluent, it could get you the job. Also, keep in mind skills needed for the job. For instance, you might be looking at a job that involves big data, and it might be a good idea to learn about the technology behind it, as well as maybe some programming. You might not need deep knowledge for the job, but the more you know, the more you stand out. For location, the biggest pain point is the work visa. Do your research on how visas work in your target destination and how the laws work for your specific nationality. Do the right program in the right school. You'll most likely need to boost your knowledge and skills in order to make such a drastic change. When you're choosing a program at a university, keep in mind that your end goal is to make a triple jump. The fact that if you'd like to work in the US, doing an MBA in the US is probably your best choice. If you're looking to work internationally, make sure to choose a school that places very well internationally rather than locally. It's important to go to a business school that is a target school for the kind of company you would like to work for. And if you want to know if the business school is a target school for the employer you would like to work for, read employment reports. I've made a video about how to read employment reports, and you can find more information about that by clicking here. Look for a structured program in a big international company. Large corporates have so-called leadership or rotational programs that are geared specifically towards MBA students. The good thing is they take a longer-term view of employees and may be less focused on having very specific qualifications. For any MBA students seeking these programs, it's worth noting that competition for places in leadership programs is very tough, but they do exist in companies across industries and geographies. And finally, if your ultimate goal is to take that step and make a triple jump, the quality of a summer internship plays a big part in your chances of success. Not only does it give you some flavor on what you can expect on the job in real life, but it gives you the chance to prove yourself to your potential future employer. You'll just have to prove that you're worth the risk. As you can see, a triple jump is tough, but it's possible. The triple jump is real. Somebody who makes a triple jump can also be refreshing for companies. A triple jumper can bring in new ideas and perspectives, and these things are always highly valued among companies. Alright, I hope I was able to shed some light on the famous MBA triple jump. And with that said, thank you so much for watching. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And on your way down there, please leave a like and a comment for the almighty YouTube algorithm. Hope to see you guys again. Take care and stay safe.